Okay, let's start. Interior casting agency, waiting room. Day. About 50 half-naked men are lined up in a room. Suddenly we hear voices and the men start to look further back along the line. The fashion TV profile, Lewis Taylor, comes into the frame. He's 25, high energy, intelligent, and blatantly homosexual. Accompanied by a camera operator, Lewis extends a mic in the direction of a young man. The camera operator moves in. The lens is uncomfortably close to the model's face.
So, like, for you, what is like the most important aspects of being a model?
I would say look good.
Lewis keeps looking at the guy, expecting more. The model gets a bit flustered.
Okay, yes, and?
That's it.
And walk.
Look good and walk, okay, but not at the same time, right?
Well, most of the time at the same time.
Really? You can do that?
Sure.
Please, show us. Show me, come on, go ahead.
The model walks out of the line before even reaching the end of the room. Lewis interrupts.
Thank you, next.
He picks up his way through the crowd of shirtless men.
What do we have here? Hi there.
Hey, what's up, man?
So, I want to know, did your parents support you in being a male model?
All the way, right from the start.
Even your father?
Even my father, yeah. Why?
Well, he wanted you to enter an industry where you earn only 1/3 of the woman, where you constantly have to maneuver homosexual men who want to sleep with you?
Laughter all around the room. Give me a laughter!
It's
Model
true,
3
though.
shakes his head. Lewis points towards the exit and moves on. Suddenly he catches sight of someone standing further down the line and hurries off in his direction, with the cameraman following. It's Carl, waiting for his turn. In his hand he's holding his portfolio and a book.
I'm Lewis Taylor, and I'm standing here with my new best friend. What was your name?
Carl.
My new best friend, Carl. Hi, Carl. How are you today, Carl?
Yeah, good.
So, is this runway casting for a grumpy brand or a smiley brand?
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, smiley brands are the cheap ones. And the more expensive the brand gets, you start to look down on your consumer. Like, if you want to be part of the Von Oben One Man and Crows, you have to show us some serious cash.
Lewis starts out with a smile, but as he turns the imaginary dial in the air, his smile tones down and gradually disappears, becoming a bored, grumpy face.
Then it's a grumpy brand.
Oh, congratulations. That's cool. Yeah, I'm so happy for you. And if you get the job, you'll get to wear exclusive clothing and look down on the consumer. Okay, Carl, look at me. Look at me. Okay. Show us that grump look.
No.
Yeah, do it, Carl. Do it, do the grump look. You can do it. Come on!
Carl scowls at the camera and walks over the room and back, and Lewis ad-libs a voiceover.
Oh, yes, don't you dare look at me. I'm an Aryan Ubermensch, too obsessed with the image of myself and to be involved in anything that doesn't fit my stylized image of the world. Wait! Suddenly, I'm dressed in something less expensive. It's H&M!
Carl has tied
Everybody,
up a grin.
come together. See, you could be part of this happy, smiling group of mixed skin colors for not so much money. Hashtag friendship, hashtag everyone is equal, hashtag happy life, hashtag stop climate change now. Oh, no, I'm so sorry, darling, I didn't see. It was actually Balenciaga.
Carl and the other models go back to this disdainful scowl.
We are strong and tough and unapproachable. Show me that Balenciaga look. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's good. Oh, hi. How are you? Okay, oh no. I think it's back to H&M again. Yeah, no. No, we're just kidding. We're so cheap. We're so happy. We have fun. Everybody. Okay, come closer together. Okay, Balenciaga's back. Ooh, fiercer than ever. We're stone cold, yes. Oh my God, get away from us. Don't look at me. Okay, H&M is back again. Balenciaga. H&M, Balenciaga. H&M, Okay, yeah, give it up for these guys. Fabulous.
Yay!
Fabulous, Carl. Sexy boy, I like you. I love you, Carl.
Wow, great, thank you. Interior casting agency, casting room day. Carl is ushered into the room by the assistant. He hands over his portfolio. The designer flips through it without much enthusiasm until he reaches a fragrance ad that features a close-up of Carl's face that takes up more than half of the page. He looks up at Carl as if they couldn't believe it's the same person.
Oh, it's you?
Yeah.
You can hardly tell it's the same guy. How old is this perfume campaign?
3 years ago, and then maybe a year after that.
You do castings again then?
Yeah.
Okay, could you do a little walk for us? Quick, no smiling, no stopping.
Yeah.
Okay, one more time.
The casting director gives the designer a look. He stands and comes around the table to Carl's side.
Okay, today fashion is not just about surface, it's about the inside. Think about a tune that you like when you walk. Okay, look at me.
Casting director hums, Staying Alive by the Bee Gees while walking the room.
Can you do that? Yeah, so like a rhythm. Yeah, go.
Carl walks again.
Sorry, can you relax your triangle of sadness? This, like between your eyebrows here.
The designer knits his brows and points at the worry lines that appears between the eyes. Carl automatically touches his own triangle of sadness and smiles somewhat sheepishly.
A little bit more, a little more. Okay, okay. And open your mouth so you look a little bit more available. Okay, not that much. No, not that much. A little bit less. Okay, thank you very much. Next, please!
Carl leaves and the next model takes his place. Music. The music is booming as Yaya steps out of the first model on the catwalk, dressed in 2-meter wide wings. Hundreds of phones and cameras are immediately pointed her way. At the back of the room, behind all the rows of seats, Carl is watching. Interior, restaurant, evening. Later that night, Carl finds himself at an intimate restaurant with his girlfriend Yaya. They have enjoyed a long meal together, and that night is now winding down. Only one sensitive moment is still up for this relatively new couple. The bill has to be cleared. On a first, second, third, or even fourth date, Carl would not feel that he would have any other option than to pay up. This night, though, if Carl doesn't want to be stuck playing the stereotypical man, he has to take the bull by the horns. When the waiter puts the bill on the table between them, Carl realizes that Yaya is perfectly fine with the roles that they are playing. She doesn't even look at the bill. Instead, she takes up her makeup mirror and starts to do her lips. Carl feels terrified but steels himself, feigns a few stretches, even yawns. Yaya lowers the makeup mirror, flashes him a smile, and hides again. The time aspect of an unpicked bill is far worse on a man. A man really despises himself whenever he feels like he's being ungenerous, stingy. Having this button pushed makes it 10 times worse. Yaya is aware of this. All women are. Carl rests his arm on the tabletop, moves his hand closer to the bill, waits a few seconds, then carefully lifts just to check. How unbelievably rude. You have to stand up for yourself now, Carl. That's what's running through Carl's head as he sees his male pride picking up the check and opening his wallet. The contrast between his convictions and his actions make his face look like he just bit into a lemon.
What's the matter?
No, nothing.
I don't know. It looked like you were thinking.
No, I'm not.
Carl
I'm
shakes
cool.
his head and smiles.
Okay, I can just tell that there's something wrong. So just talk to me. What is it?
After brief reflection, he decides to won't look back, hold back.
No, it's just when you say, "Thank you, honey," like that, you don't really give me an option but to pay.
Brief silence.
Just an observation. Just something I noticed.
We can split the bill if you like. Like if you want that, I can whip out a calculator. I can,
No. Of course I don't want that.
Okay. I just think it all evens out,
Yeah. Okay. Don't you remember last night? You said you were going to pay for food today. At the end of the meal, you said, "Thanks. Tomorrow I'll get it."
Sure. But then you picked up the bill, and I thought you wanted to pay, so I said, "Thank you, honey."
Yaya glares at him and Carl becomes speechless. This is exactly the road he didn't want to go down.
But it was there for such a long time.
I didn't see it.
You didn't see it?
Or I just didn't notice it. We were having a nice dinner.
You didn't see the bill when it got put on the table?
No, I didn't, Carl.
So that waiter came in and put it in the middle of the table and you didn't happen to see it?
For a few seconds, it's a toss-up, but then Carl makes the horrible mistake of smiling in a self-righteous way.
Wow.
What do you mean, wow?
Yaya starts picking up her belongings. She's leaving.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, sit down. Hey, please. Yaya, sit down.
We cut to the entire restaurant, surrounded by tables and guests. Yaya is standing up and Carl is trying to convince her to sit back down. We
I don't know,
cut
I'm
back
just-
to the table.
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on because apparently I did something terrible when I said thank you, honey.
Calm down, please. Just
why are you
sit
so
down.
obsessed with money?
I'm not obsessed. Can you just sit down, please? Yeah, please. It was just an observation from yesterday. Let's just be seated.
Okay, all right.
Okay, go on, guys. It's much better when you just feel the flow. Come on.
No. What are you doing? You can't pay. No, you can't pay now.
Are we enjoying ourselves?
Yes, thanks. Yeah.
As the bill ends up in his hands, the waiter looks confused, but when Yaya nods at him and walks out with her card, Carl immediately feels terribly ashamed. It doesn't matter if Yaya was manipulating him or not. All he wants is to put everything right again.
Now I feel bad.
Why? I make more money than you.
The line is delivered with a strong negative valuation. They sit there in silence for a few seconds until their waiter returns.
Excuse me. Your card did not work. Maybe you have another one.
Can you try it again?
I tried it twice.
She pulls out an American Express card, but the waiter shakes his head. They don't accept American Express. Yaya slips it back in her wallet, picks up the check, looks at the sum and pulls out a 50-euro note. She places it on the table and takes another look in her wallet, but she doesn't seem to have any more cash. This is Carl's chance. He hands his card to the waiter.
Just take this one.
Carl, give me a second.
No, let me pay.
Thank you.
Okay, applaud. Thank you. I must say to you, actor, and applaud to the actors. Really, really good. Fantastic. Okay. Actors, can I give you one instruction? Just quickly, we can cut the music. You're doing so well, so sometimes I just don't read the directions because it's much better to and much more interesting to follow you when you are playing. So don't let me interrupt too much. Just go, okay? Great.
Let's go.
Yeah!
Let's keep going.
Okay, let's go into the Uber then. And now we are going to change position on you, right? So now we move further to the Uber scene.
What?
Okay. We're
So I can read now. The rain
We're just
is
doing
pouring.
the next scene. Yeah, okay.
The rain is pouring down, and Jaya and Carl are quite wet when they enter the Uber. Despite all, Carl is glad to have made it through all that alive, and he's repressed the irritation about the 50-euro bill. Now he's thinking that it might be good to try a different approach. What if they could admit what each other of them brought to the table? They might even be able to laugh it off.
I do think it's quite crazy how it's such a hard thing to talk about money. It's such a touchy subject. Don't you think?
Yeah, I think it's really unsexy to talk about money.
Ruben, you're not going to read that?
Cherry, okay, sorry.
Ruben, you can
I was so into you playing. It was so great. Can we go from again? It's so it's unsexy to talk about money because that line came thrown at me. This is something that I experienced, you know.
Oh,
and when we were sitting in the car, she became my wife later on, so everything's solved. But when I was in the car, I was trying to, you know, I wanted to have a little self-distance, and I wanted us to look at it with a little perspective. And I said that line, it's such a touchy subject, don't you think? And she just delivered that one, you know. Yeah, deliver the one now, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's really unsexy to talk about money.
Okay. Carl's intention was to make peace. Now he's feeling completely backstabbed. He fights to keep calm.
Okay, but then why is that?
It's just not sexy.
Well, yeah, okay. Then you don't think it's because it's so tied to gender roles? The menu in the restaurant didn't even have prices for you.
That's not fair, Carl. I'm always paying.
Well, let's take you out of it and just talk about women in general.
I'm a generous person, Carl.
Sure, you're a generous person, but... Sorry. Yeah, you're generous. When it comes to you and me, okay, we're dealing with roles that I hate. I don't want to be the man while you're the woman. I want us to be best friends. That's it.
I don't want to sleep with my best friend.
But don't you understand? I mean, we should treat each other as equals, not just fall into the trap of stereotypical gender-based roles like most couples seem to do.
Yaya gets out of the car. Okay, interior, hotel, elevator, night. The hotel elevator stops at their floor and the door swings open. Both of them are soaking wet. Carl is in mid-rant. Push it now, guys.
You know I don't mind paying. I really like to invite you. I really enjoy it, but there's a limit, a point where I feel used. I hate that I feel that way, but I do. I'm sorry.
I use you?
I'm just referring to my feelings now, but okay, we could go through we could go through the last few days and do it. If you want to go do it, I'll start it. Let's start it up then.
Because you're staying at my hotel, okay? I bought you that fucking sweater, and I invited you for dinner.
You got this
tonight.
sweater for
I got you
free.
that
And actually, you didn't invite me to dinner.
Okay, Well, I did invite you to dinner, and anyway, that's, my card just didn't work. There's a fucking, you know what? There's a cash machine in the fucking lobby. Let's go back down. I'll pay back every last cent right this minute.
You know what? It's okay.
Here.
It's okay.
No. I'm gonna pay you back, Carl. I'm gonna pay you back. I just didn't need to, realize that you needed the money right now when we're about to fucking go to bed.
So... Your intention was to pay me back.
Yes, of course.
Really?
Yes.
Then why did you take the 50-euro bill from the table? When your card didn't work, you started to look for cash in your wallet and you put down a 50-euro bill on the table, right? And when you didn't have enough cash, I paid with my card. And then, instead of giving the 50 euros to me, you picked it up from the table and you put it back in your purse. What? I'm just relaying what actually happened. Ruben, you gonna say any of that?
Men vad du är, I think you are so good. So, okay, locate. How often do you want me to read?
No, just because she puts the 50-euro thing in my
How about
pocket.
I was pretending that was money. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you did it.
It's just
Okay.
this.
Locate. So,
It's not a bill.
Money.
It's,
We're doing object
Yeah,
work.
yeah,
That
yeah.
became money.
the makeup thing is
I'm
money.
sorry, I'm
That
sorry.
became
The
money.
makeup thing
Yeah.
is fit.
Okay, exactly. Okay, I read it. Because now it's fun, Nicholas, if you really freak out. I freaked out like crazy when this happened.
I'm
It was like,
fucking.
okay.
I'm ready.
Okay, are you ready? Yaya locates a wallet in her handbag, picks out the 50-euro bill, and cramps it into Carl's shirt pocket.
What the hell are you doing?
Carl looks shocked, steps back, leaving the elevator doorway open.
Don't you do that to me. Don't you fucking do that to me. You don't fucking do that to me. You don't fucking do that. No, you don't. What are you doing?
He grabs the 50 euros, folds the bill and pushes it through the slot between the elevator and the building so it falls down into the elevator shaft.
What are you fucking doing with my money?
Your money?
Yeah, my money.
Oh my God! Your money, your 50 euros, I'll give you 100 euros. I'll give you 1,000 fucking euros if you'd like. Why can't you understand this is not about your money?
The door is shut.
This is not about money.
Carl presses the button. It won't open. He remains standing there for a while. Then the wind is taken out of his sails. As he turns to head for, interior hotel corridor. As he turns to head for their hotel room, he faces a cleaning lady staring right at him. Carl is too upset to be ashamed as he strides past her in the hallway. At first with determination. After all, it's crystal clear that she was in the wrong. Then comes the split second of doubt. He tries to shoo it away with the memory of Yaya stuffing that bill into his shirt pocket. So totally unacceptable. He did the right thing. The hallway is long, and doubt comes boomerang back. The closer he gets to the room, the more it all hits home. Okay, thank you. An applaud for Nicholas and Aya. Beautiful here. I thank you for listening to my bad English here. I'm trying to do it the best I can. I want you to go back up actually now, Nicholas and Ayo, because now I'm going to use the gong for the first time. You see that you have a beautiful gong here on set. And the reason that I have a gong is that I actually use it sometimes when I'm shooting. So what I do, is that I do a lot of takes, and I start up to take 20, it gets better always. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, like take 20, somewhere there, it often gets worse. And then I try to push up the level of the performance by screaming loud to the actors. Come on now, you know, like a football coach or something like that. And then, if we reach above the level of take 20, then I say, okay, let's take a half an hour break. And then after that half an hour break, when the actors come back, I say, okay, everybody, 5 takes left. And then we start a countdown. And then we go like 4 takes left, 3 takes left. And now I have started to gather also the crew that is working around the camera. So they are looking at the actors. So there's like 100% focus on the actors. And then when I do go for the last take, I never say action. I hit the gong, bam. And when it's silent, then one of the actors have the cue to start the scene. And we are going to create that vibrating presence now. And we are going to do it with the scene that is taking place in the hotel room. So if you go back up and, yeah. Thank you. And now I will definitely not read the directions. I will only hit the gong, and then, yeah. You can start actually outside there. So you're coming in, but you will do it when you don't hear anything of the gong. You remember? So it has to like slowly fade out, and then the vibrating presence will happen, okay? And then you will start the scene. Okay. So if you are sensitive in your ears, hold your ears now.
Wait.
Yes, okay.
Check. What scene are we doing now?
Number 9.
Number 9,
yeah.
My script isn't numbered with scene numbers.
Okay, it's interior hotel, Carl and Yaya's room, night. Page 17.
Okay, I thought we were redoing the scene we just
No.
did.
I
was like, let's
okay.
do it. But okay, I got
Okay.
it. Yep, back in the room. Got it.
Okay, are you ready? Okay, everybody now, 100% focused on the actors. Now we are giving them, this is an important football game we are playing. This is World Championship in soccer. Now do the best take. Are you ready?
Yes. Yeah. What have you been doing?
Trying to sleep on a chair.
How'd that go?
Well, I'm back. What have you been doing?
I was walking up and down the corridor and texting you multiple times.
This is so silly. I'm so good at being manipulative. I don't know. I don't know I do it, and I don't even realize that I'm doing it.
I love you.
Okay, I'm sorry, that's a hard one. Like, try again. But you have to be more on it, Nicholas.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
she's
yeah.
saying the thing about manipulating, then you have to be like,
Yeah.
wow, I love you. You know, like, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that helps. Okay. Do you wanna? Why don't we start?
I'm
Why
so-
don't we start at the top?
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I think, Yaya, when you're saying that about being manipulative, it's very important that you say you're completely open towards him. You're open now. You drop your guard. You want to be 100% honest.
Okay.
It's one of these stages early in a relationship when you drop all your masks and now you actually are completely transparent.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Ready?
What have you been doing?
Trying to sleep on a chair.
How'd that go?
Well, I'm back. What have you been doing?
Me, I was just walking up and down the corridor and texting you multiple times.
This is so silly. I'm so good at being manipulative. I don't know I do it, and I don't even realize that I'm doing it.
I love you. No, but seriously, it's amazing that you can tell me that. Now you're a generous person.
Okay. Ask me anything.
You sure? In the restaurant, with the bill,
What about it?
you intentionally didn't pick that up, right?
Yes.
Didn't that embarrass you?
No.
But you make more money than I do.
It doesn't really matter who makes more money.
What is it about then?
What if I fall pregnant?
With me?
What if I fall pregnant and I can't go on working? I need to know that the person that I'm with intends to take care of me. Otherwise, I'm wasting my time.
Yeah. I guess you're not the kind to work in a restaurant or a supermarket, are you? No offense.
I'm a model. The only way for me to get out of this life is to become somebody's trophy wife.
So there's nothing else to this for you? Other than increasing the followers on our Instagram and all that?
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Sure.
I like you. You like me. It's good for business.
Nothing more. I'd like to put a bet on that.
Okay. Deal.
We'll see. I'll make you love me. It'll be real love as well. You'll forget about all this trophy shit, and you'll love me.
Applaud. Thank you. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Nicholas and Ayo. Okay, we're moving on to part 2, the cruise ship. Interior, exterior, helicopter day. The interior of a helicopter. We focus on the parcel that the co-pilot has on his lap. Throughout the window behind the parcel, we see a turquoise sea flashing past. When the helicopter slows down and begins to hover, the co-pilot opens the side door, hooks up the parcel to a wire pulley and lowers it down. On the rear deck of a luxurious sailing yacht, we see a Filipino crew member wearing sport goggles with reflective lenses, gazing up at the chopper, generating massive winds. After a while, he reaches skywards and grabs the parcel, unhooks it, says something into his walkie-talkie, and the wire that lowered the parcel is hauled back up. Interior, yacht, hallway, kitchen. The parcel is carried down the hallway and into the galley, where it's handed over to one of the chefs. He places it on a counter and starts opening it, revealing 3 jars of Nutella. We hear a voiceover while the Nutella jars are on screen.
The success of a luxury cruise depends mainly on 2 moments. Number 1, the first hours the guests are on board. Number 2, the last day the guests are on board.
We cut to the lobby and see that the voice belongs to the chief stewardess. who's gathered the service staff for a pep talk. Everyone in the room is sporting the ship's uniform, a white polo shirt, blue slacks, blue sailing shoes. They all have a deep tan from spending a season at sea. The chief stewardess is pretty and girlish, yet still as steely as a drill instructor.
If we can impress them on those 2 occasions, then the crew will probably be a success. I don't want to hear anybody saying we don't need to cover the sun deck. They all leave after breakfast. No! I want full setup every morning. No excuses. Not even for the last hour. It's always, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. If there's an illegal substance they want or a unicorn,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I know what it is to work for service. I know all the challenges you're facing. But at these times, I ask you to keep that chin up, stay strong, and try to remind yourself that if everything goes well, at the end of the cruise,
Money.
Money, 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 money. Woo! Thank you. Interior yacht. Carl and Yaya's cabin. Morning. Carl and Yaya are passed out in the bed, tangled up in the sheets, and Abigail, the toilet manager, knocks on the door.
Housekeeping.
No, thank you.
Do you want me to clean the room?
No, thanks.
Okay. I'll come back in 30 minutes?
No, you can come back a bit later.
Okay. 1 hour?
Could you just come back a bit later, please?
Okay. I'll come back later. Sorry, Mahan.
Exterior yacht, deck forward. Yaya is posing in a bikini on the rear deck. Carl is taking the photos. After a couple of shots, Yaya shows that she wants to have a look. Carl hands over the mobile phone to her, and Yaya scrolls back and forth, commenting on the pictures. Carl looks at the sea, and then at a crew member who jumps down to the deck, slips off his T-shirts. Carl reacts. The crew don't usually draw any attention to themselves. Going bare-chested is very inappropriate and probably not allowed on board. In addition to this, the man's body is not a pumped-up gym product like his own, but naturally tanned and perfectly chiseled by repeated hard labor. Then he realized that Yaya is right next to him, that she can see what he sees too, and he becomes afraid where her gaze may have wandered. The crew member starts smiling, and Yaya smiles back. Carl is convinced about what's going on. It's utterly shameless to flirt with someone in front of their partner. If Yaya is allowing him to do this, it will exponentially increase the humiliator factor. Carl gives Yaya an accusing look.
What?
Nothing.
Hey!
Hey.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you talking to the crew?
Yeah.
Why are you talking to the crew?
I said hello.
Yeah, you smiled at him and you said hello.
So.
Seriously, Yaya, we're sitting here together. You don't just do that.
Do what?
If I started smiling at the hot stewardess and, you know...
You think she's hot?
No. But if she was, and I started smiling at her and giggling and saying, hey, like you did, then you wouldn't like it, would you?
Are you jealous?
No, I'm not. It's just... It's just somewhere on here. You don't just fucking, yeah. No, I'm not. I don't need to be told what line it is. Okay? I know that it's that line.
Doesn't really seem like you know like that.
I
you where the
know,
line
I
is.
know where I am on
So
the
then
page.
say the line, okay.
I know it's right here.
Say the line then.
It's just, look.
It's just what?
Oh, so the line goes, no, I'm not.
Uh-huh.
It's just like, stop. We're not doing that. We're now doing the scene. Okay?
What are we doing?
We're doing the scene again.
Yeah, all right.
No.
So are you jealous?
I'm not jealous. I'm
Uh-huh.
not. It's just like,
Yeah,
I mean,
what?
look
Okay.
at you.
Okay.
Okay, and then a hot guy turns up and
So you think he's hot?
he's all right. Do you?
Yeah.
Well, what the fuck?
You just said you thought he was hot.
But you don't have to. You said it very quickly. Jesus.
Hey. Psst. Drop it. Okay.
She goes back to her phone. Carl remains distracted by the shirtless crew member. Interior yacht reception desk. 20 seconds later, Carl rings the bell at the reception desk. While he's waiting, his eyes wander to the items in the glass case. Carl is interrupted by the arrival of the chief stewardess that comes from the deck above.
Can I help you, sir?
Sorry, just quickly. I was on the rear deck, and one of your crew members was bare-chested.
Really?
Yeah, and smoking.
She frowns to show how serious this was.
I'm so sorry. That's so inappropriate. I'll take care of that. I'm so sorry.
Maybe it's not a big issue.
No, but it's not acceptable here.
Yeah, I thought I'd just let you know. I didn't want to make anything of it.
Thank you so much. Yes, it won't happen again, sir. I promise you that.
All right, thanks.
Carl leaves the reception, and the chief stewardess turns to Alicia, the stewardess.
Alicia, there's a crew member up on the deck with no shirt on.
No shirt on?
Yes.
Suddenly, Carl appears in front of the reception desk again. The chief stewardess shoots a quizzical glance at him from the doorway. The previous encounter is still fresh in memory.
Sorry,
Yes?
is it possible to look at engagement rings?
Yes, of course.
She flashes him a friendly smile, gets up and places the tray with the rings on the counter.
This is a beautiful ring. This is 24 karat gold. We have a 0.9 diamond in the middle, and we have 4 brilliants on every side of the band. It's a very beautiful ring.
Yes, it's really nice.
Do you want me to try it on so you can see it on a hand?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Paula places the ring on her finger and shows off to Carl.
It's a flawless diamond. It's a very nice diamond. Flawless.
Yeah. What was the price of that one?
This one is 28,000 euros.
Beautiful. Thank you. Beautiful. Applaud. Interior yacht outside captain's cabin day. The chief stewardess is now hurrying along the fort deck. At the end of the corridor, the chief stewardess stops, knocks on a cabin door and listens.
Captain?
Not a sound. She knocks again.
Yes!
I just wanted to tell you that it's time for the safety drill.
Oh. I'm not feeling well.
Oh? Should I get the doctor?
No, I'll be fine. Just have the first take care of it, and I'll see you later.
Great.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Great. Super. Okay, we move on. Interior yacht dining room day. We enter the dining room where it's lunchtime. A waiter walks up and places a Nutella jar at the table of Dmitry, a Russian billionaire. The patriarch sits with 2 women, Vera, older, and Ludmila, younger. It's not easy to understand what kind of relationship they have to each other. Are they sisters? Are they wife and mistress? At the other side of the same table sits Carl and Yaya. Carl is taking photos of Yaya, raising a fork of pasta towards her mouth. But she never lets the pasta reach her lips. And when she's satisfied with the pictures, she pushes the plate away from her. Dmitry stares at her and makes a confused face.
Aren't you going to eat the pasta?
Sorry?
Aren't you going to eat the pasta?
No, I'm gluten intolerant.
It's just for pictures. She's an influencer.
Wow.
Okay. You make money from that?
Yeah, it depends. You mostly get free stuff, to be honest. We got this cruise for free.
Oh, good. Her looks paid for the ticket. Not bad, huh?
I guess so. Yeah, it did. So, what do you do?
I sell shit.
What? Sorry?
I sell shit. Fertilizer for agriculture.
Oh, fertilizer. Interesting.
In every business, it's the right place in the right moment. My right place, East Europe. Right moment, end of the 80s, beginning of the 90s.
Baby, can I have this one?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, I love you.
Yeah. So in the beginning of the 80s, I was only CEO in one agriculture combinat, we called it. 100,000 pigs, 2 million chickens, and we're getting some kind of monopoly. You can call me the king of shit. When you have money, you know, you don't leave money to sleep, you understand. Money must not sleep. So you put this money from this business because factories are shutting down.
It's very beautiful, beautiful. Can't you do the last thing there again? But you fade out slowly as we do it in the film, that we are leaving the table. So if you go from king of the shit.
The king of the shit. So when you leave the money, you know, you don't leave money to sleep, you understand. Money must not sleep. So you put this money from this business because factories are shut.
We leave the table. Can we catch up on the way? We leave the table as we catch up on a waiter that is carrying a bottle of champagne. We stop at the table of an old, cute British couple, Winston and Clementine. On the other side, Therese, who is impaired by a stroke and sitting in a wheelchair.
You have the panna cotta, I'll have the tiramisu.
Fine. I'm Clementine, and this is my husband, Winston. We're from Great Britain. My name is Clementine, and this is my husband, Winston. We're from Great Britain.
Hello, this is my wife, Therese. She understands you perfectly, but my wife had a stroke. Since then, she's been suffering from a disability of speaking.
Oh. In den Wolken. In the Wolken? What does it mean?
Up in the clouds.
Oh, wow, beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Oh, exterior yacht deck. The shirtless crew member is ushered off the yacht onto a waiting speedboat. He says goodbye to his fellow crew members. Carl watches from above. Exterior yacht bar, deck, night. Sorry. Okay. Music plays and lights spin on the deck as people mingle. Dimitri is having a drink at the table next to Carl. A couple of meters away from them is a Finnish businessman in his 50s, Jarmo, sitting alone. Jarmo is holding on to a tall glass of beer for dear life while he stares at Jaja and Ludmilla. Is it a curiosity that captivates him or desire? We have no idea, but his gaze is doomed with prejudice. Suddenly, Dimitri leans towards Carl.
Look at that. Sad, huh? He's hunting. Big dilemma. Should he take the risk or go to his room? Look. Maybe he has a chance.
With his eyes on the horizon, Jarmo sees deeply before turning his gaze back onto the young females.
Sorry if I'm interrupting. Could you do me a favor? I have this girl who should be here with me, but couldn't come, and I would like to take a picture. Can you take my picture?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Sorry. Jarmo gives Yaya his phone and places himself in the bar with one of the beers slightly raised towards the lens. Yaya takes some pictures and hands back the phone.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
A pleasure.
Have a nice evening.
You too.
They smile at each other and Jarmo returns to his beers. It's a sad image, touching. A lonely man in a bar scrolling through images of himself alone in a bar. Suddenly Yaya is struck by empathy.
Excuse me, mister. Could you please come back? You can leave your beer, and if you come in the middle, then we can take the picture together.
Maybe we should try out that's happening here when you're taking the picture. Yeah.
Okay.
Yaya extends her hand towards Jarmo's phone. Jarmo takes a step closer and gives it to her. Then the girl places Jarmo in between them, puts their arm around his neck and starts posing away. 20 duck faces, boob pushing, cheek kissing later. Jarmo returns to his spot in the bar with a big smile. Okay, let's try out the
Okay, nice. Nice. How nice. Nice. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're very generous.
Oh, no.
He's pointing towards Yaya. Suddenly the smiles on Carl and Dimitri's face have vanished. Instead, they look angry.
I would like to do something generous for you. They have Rolex watches in the reception. We can go down there now, and I will buy you Rolex watches.
No, it's okay. Thank you.
I may sound strange, but what you just did there was it meant so much to me. So I'm very rich. Let's not beat around the bush. I am very rich.
How rich are you?
I'm so fucking rich. I just sold my company.
Okay, cut to interior yacht outside captain's cabin, night. The chief stewardess comes walking along the corridor on the fort deck again. She stops outside the captain's cabin, knocks on the door, listens, not a sound. She knocks again.
Yeah, I'm not drunk. I told you I'm not feeling well.
A couple exits their door. The chief stewardess greets them politely.
Oh, good evening, sir. Good evening, madam.
Are you still there, Paula?
Thomas? Yeah, I just want to ask you when you're able to hold the captain's dinner.
I can't do the captain dinner now.
No. I'm asking you a question, Thomas. When are you able to put on your uniform and be there for the guests?
Okay. Well, what's the forecast?
The weather's fine, Thomas. It's about when you can do it. Any day but Thursday.
Thursday's good.
No, Thomas. Thursday's bad. We have a low pressure zone moving in. Any day but Thursday.
Yes, Thursday. Okay.
Okay. Listen, I'll come back and talk to you about this later.
Paula, every day they eat dinner, and they're gonna eat dinner Thursday as well. Right?
Okay, exterior yacht bar deck, night. Jarmo gestures to the bartender.
Your most expensive champagne and 3 glasses. Are these your boyfriends?
Yeah.
Guys, you take care of these girls now. They're really nice girls, generous, caring. You treat them right.
Okay, cut to interior yacht, Carl and Yaya's cabin, night. By the time Yaya reaches the cabin, the lights are out and Carl is in bed with his back to the door. Yaya knocks. Yaya knows that Carl will be in a bad mood and tries to make her voice soft and tender.
Carl?
She immediately realizes that her voice was too cautious. This will only annoy the receiver. She clears her throat and tries to sound more rational.
Carl? Carl? You jealous?
Still no answer. Yaya goes over and sits down on the bed. She reaches out to touch Carl, but he's not there. The blanket had been stuffed with pillows.
Who's Carl?
The voice is coming from behind the bathroom door. The light turns on and he steps out.
What, you're not Carl?
Nope, I'm the pool guy. Sorry about coming into the mansion. I just needed to get some tools.
Yaya laughs, relieved that Carl is choosing an unexpected strategy to handle his lost masculinity. She plays along, pointing him to the imaginary tools, trying not to laugh.
It's, it's very inappropriate. What if my husband comes home?
Where's your husband? He really shouldn't be leaving such a beautiful girl on her own because it's very dangerous around here.
You should take that off.
He strips off his shirt for her.
You see, the thing is, your husband pays me a lot of money, so I do have to make sure I'm doing my job properly, okay?
You check the pipes?
They try to not laugh.
Are you sure that you're the right guy for the job?
I am. I'm very qualified.
They kiss. Woo! Applaud! Okay. Now I'm going... Good job, everybody. Beautiful. Now I'm going to use the gong again. And now it's Vera and Alicia. And this scene takes place on the rear deck of the yacht. And we have Vera just sitting on the edge of the jacuzzi. And she sits in the jacuzzi in the beginning. And Alicia sits on the edge of the jacuzzi. And okay, so Vera is the rich wife of Dimitri, and Alicia is a stewardess. Are you ready for the gong?
Yeah.
And I will not read the directions, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And who will start the scene? Sorry, Vera, you will start the scene, okay?
Do you know what people regret on the deathbed?
No.
That they were working too much. 7 out of 10 people regret throwing away their lives on stupid and pointless jobs.
Can I get you anything to drink?
Duh. I don't know. I was just born into this life. It's not my fault. And when this happened, I just felt like, why? Why is your life so unfair?
Yeah.
Because we are all equal.
That is so true.
Everyone, we are equal. Fill my glass, please. Is there anything you wish for?
Sorry?
You don't understand English. Is there anything you wish for?
Well, I don't know.
Okay, but if today was your last day alive, what would you wish for?
I have no idea.
Oh my God. Have you been for a swim today?
No, not today.
Then why don't you go for a swim right now? Because this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, that's so kind of you, madam, but unfortunately we're not allowed to go for a swim during working hours.
I want all the staff to go for a swim. You too, cutie. I want all the staff to go for a swim right now. I want you all to go for a swim.
Well, today might be a little bit problematic because today we have the captain's dinner.
Who cares about the captain's dinner? This will only take half an hour. You work too hard, honey. Come here.
Let me see what I can do.
Mercy. No. I said come back. Come back, please. I have a better idea. Sit down.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's reverse role.
Sorry?
Yeah, just change roles. You relax in the jacuzzi. I get the captain. Come on. Just be in a moment, like I was, please.
Yeah, but
Gum.
I should really.
I know you want to gum.
Yes, I do. I really do. But there might be a problem for me if I.
Now I
stop.
have to be the authority.
I have my clothes on.
Shut
True,
up. Shut up now. I command you to enjoy the moment.
Right now.
Please.
No.
No. No.
No.
You say no to me?
No.
So it's
No.
a yes. It's a yes.
Yes. No.
Is it yes or no?
Sorry, I'm saying yes.
Yes! Don't worry, Dimitri will buy the yacht. Come and sit down.
Okay, I'm going in.
Nice, yeah? Dimitri, a glass of champagne for this wonderful... What's your name again, miss?
Alicia.
Great. Applause. Great. Beautiful. Interior, yacht, bridge. The chief stewardess hurries up to the command bridge. Before she enters, we have time to notice a portrait of Marx and one of Lenin, and that the captain's chair at the helm is symbolically vacant. Instead, the first officer smokes on the deck just outside.
Darius, I need your help. I need you to tell one of the guests that the crew can't go for a swim.
Darius, the first officer, doesn't seem to be surprised.
Why?
Well, I told them it's not possible because of the dinner, but they want to hear it from the captain in person, so I went to Thomas's cabin, I knocked on it. He's not there, he's not responding. I can't get a hold of him. So could you just please go and tell them it's not possible? That would be a big help.
Why can't you just go for a swim?
No, we can't. No. I mean, that would be easiest, but they said they want us to go down the water slide, and it's not funny. Why are you laughing, Eric? Why are you even here? Eric? No.
I'm on my break.
Oh, sorry. Look, your break is over. Your break is over. Okay, go back to work. The chef has started the dinner. I need the prep time, so please go tell them it's not possible.
No, I'm not going to talk to some crazy Russians.
It's not crazy Russians. It's very rich Russians.
Same thing. It's the same thing. We're done. Go take a swim. I'm not doing it.
They notice that a guest is hanging near the bridge door.
Oh, hello, sir. Do you want to see the bridge?
Yeah, if possible, yeah.
Of course, I can get the first officer. He's not doing anything right now. Can you please show the guests the bridge?
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, welcome to the bridge.
Paula hurries away. Interior yacht outside captain's door. We follow her feet as the chief stewardess pops down the fourth deck and the captain's cabin. The camera tilts up to her to show her face. The chief stewardess knocks and waits, but no opens the door.
Thomas?
Not a sound. She knocks again, still nothing. She knocks a third time and jiggles the door handle. An elderly couple come down the hallway, and the chief stewardess immediately flashes them a smile.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Actually, I have a question.
Yes, of course.
Yesterday, I was up on the sun deck, and the sun was shining. Everything was perfect. And then I looked at the sails.
The sails?
Yes. And they were a bit dirty.
The chief stewardess nods and smiles. It's impressive to see how she never loses her temper. In the presence of passengers, there is always a smile on her face, and when they are out of sight, she looks neutral, never gets emotional, no matter what happens. However, this is the tail end of the cruise season, and 3 months of spoiled guests at sea have gotten under the skin of the staff. Anyone who has ever worked in the service sector knows what it means. You start to hate not only the customers, but mankind in general. Okay. Interior yacht outside captain's cabin. The first officer stops at the captain's cabin and is just about to knock when the PA system signals.
I hope everyone's had a great day so far and that you're looking forward to the captain's dinner tonight. I'd just like to inform you that we have a slight change to the schedule. The captain's dinner will start at 8:30 and not at 8, as it says on the daily program. I repeat, the captain's dinner will start at 8:30 and not at 8. Thank you.
Why the push?
I don't know. The crew's going for a swim? Yeah, I don't know. It's a request from one of the Russians from the water slide.
Oh my God. I gotta see this.
No, I don't think so. I don't think you should. I think you need to change if you want to go up. Yeah, let's go inside and talk. We have 4.5 hours left until the captain's dinner. You chill here in the room by yourself. Have a little nap. Right? Sleep?
Darius,
Yeah, I'll be back in a couple hours to check on you.
look at you. What are you all worked up about? I'm fine.
Okay, the captain laughs an even wink. Let's try now here, Brett, that we increase the level of how drunk the captain is. I don't know, should we do it in 2 more steps? Now you add like, how much have you been drinking? I don't know. Do you have a suggestion?
5 vodkas.
5 vodkas, a bottle of vodka, sorry, okay.
1 bottle.
Okay, one bottle. Okay, so let's do it again and now increase the drunkenness. Let's see what Brett does with this, okay? The first officer stops at the captain's cabin and is just about to knock when the PA system signals.
I hope everyone's had a great day so far and that you're looking forward to the captain's dinner tonight. Oh, well, I'd just like to inform you that we have a slight change to the schedule. The captain's dinner will start at 8:30 and not 8, as it says on the daily program. I repeat, the captain's dinner will start at 8:30 and not at 8. Thank you.
Hey.
Why the push?
Yeah, the crew's going for a swim. I don't know. Yeah, it's a request from some Russians. I don't know, but
Oh my
yeah,
God.
the water slide.
I gotta see this.
No. I think maybe it's best you chill for a bit. Yeah, kind of stay put. Maybe get some sleep. Nap time. How's that sound? Good.
Darius.
Good. Yeah, you nap, and I'm gonna come back in a couple hours and check on you. You sound good?
Darius. Look at you. What are you all worked up about? I'm fine.
Great. Okay, but let's increase it with another bottle of vodka now. I always like to push it. 2 bottles of vodka, and we do it again. Maybe the chief stewardess. Is the chief stewardess also drunk now? Should we try that? When you are reading, just try it for fun, okay? Are we ready? The first officer stops at the captain's cabin and is just about to knock when the PA system signals.
You drunk?
Who's drunk? Wait, who's drunk?
Who's drunk? Oh?
What do you say?
I hope everyone's had a great day so far and that you're looking forward to the captain's dinner tonight. I'd like to inform you that we have a slight change to the schedule. The captain's dinner will start at 8:30 and not at 8. It says on the daily program. I repeat, the captain's dinner is going to start at 8:30. I tell you, 8:30 and not at 8. God damn it, it's not starting at 8. Thank you.
Have you said your thing?
No.
You're pretty.
No, okay, no. Yes, rest my love. Go to bed, okay?
Darius, I do not know what you are worked up about. Your lordship is fine.
Applause! Yay! Great. Can we get some help here? Beautiful. Exterior yacht engine room. One engineer shouts another over the roar of the engine to come upstairs. Exterior yacht rear deck. So there they are, the entire crew, all lined up on the rear deck in swim gear. One by one, they enter the water slide down into the water, swim out in a semicircle, and returns to the swimming platform attached to the yacht. Vera smiles and cheers to the crew. Can we hear a little cheer, like from you, Vera? Interior yacht, various rooms. The sky has gone dark. Blue and thunderclaps are increasing in the frequency. The yacht is starting to rock, and we see a collage of inanimated objects, curtains and chandeliers, a door left open, a champagne glass rolling back and forth and getting close to the edge of the table. It's slightly spooky. Interior yacht dining room. Paula and Darius escorts the captain. How drunk should he be now, the captain? What do you feel like, Brett?
He passed out for a bit, did he?
Yeah, okay. Okay, but your choice. Okay, Paula and Darius escorts the captain into position. He must be quite drunk if they have to do that, right? Okay, action.
Okay, if you stand here and they will just be coming to you. Let me see you. Okay? Oh, yes, it's just one night, that's all.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's get ready to open the doors and go.
When the doors to the dining room opened 30 minutes behind schedule, the crowds boobs in time with the waves, making them look like they're drunk. High heels and pencil skirts aren't exactly conducive to balance. After marking their shoes and seats as taken, they all line up to shake hands with the captain and first officer Darius.
Would you like a glass of champagne?
Good evening. Enjoying your cruise?
Welcome. Welcome and enjoy your dinner. Hope the weather's not too rough for you.
Next is lady number one, turn in line.
I have a question. I'm sorry. Yesterday I was up on the deck and it was so beautiful and everything was fantastic, and then I saw the sails.
The sails?
The sails, yes. They were dirt gray. Do you think it's possible to wash them?
What? I don't think that's possible, ma'am, because this is a motorized vessel. We don't have any sails.
Maybe it was the sunroof deck. I'm thinking.
Are you sure?
Oh, I'm sure.
Sweetheart, yes, he says yes, it was sails.
Oh, well, in that case, we will clean the sails.
I'm sure we can find a solution for you. Can I escort you to a table?
Jarmo steps up next.
Jarmo Bjorken, I'm sitting at your table.
Oh, good. Good.
Hello, Jarmo.
A wave hits the boat, making a baby start to cry. The captain takes a deep breath. Interior yacht dining room. As the guests read the 7-course menu, most of them regret not just staying in their cabins. Tonight's gastronomical theme is a fusion between the Cantonese and the Swedish delicacies from the sea. A based summary of the Cantonese cuisine is that you eat anything that doesn't make you sick. Sick, but not seasick. The Swedish seafood tradition is less familiar to them so far. Jarmo babbles at the captain.
It's not so much apps as code. I create code for apps. So I sell my codes and my skills to different tech companies, and then the game makers are pitching ideas to me.
As each dish is served, the service staff wait until everyone is in place. The plates are set down at the same time in perfect choreography. Ta-da! Though it may be physically possible to leave the table, it's hardly socially acceptable. The dinner guests are prisoners of etiquette. Still, there are some guests that are trying to keep up a good spirit. At the table of the cute British couple, Clementine and her husband Winston are seated together with Carl and Yaya.
So what business do you have together?
Oh, well, it's a family business, producing products in precision engineering.
What do you manufacture?
Well, our products have been employed in upholding the democracy all over the world.
Yeah, what product is that?
Basically, our best-selling product is the hand grenade.
Sorry, what?
The hand grenade, dear.
Hand grenade, yes.
Hand grenade.
Yes, hand grenade.
Hand grenade.
On the far side of the room, a guest vomits, and on the way out, the people at the table look away.
For a long time, it was the personal exploding device, but then, you know, these UN regulations, and then they messed everything up.
Clementine realizes that the table guest might need some help with the technical language.
Personal exploding device is a very complicated word for a landmine.
You know, these regulations trimmed 25% off of our profit. It resulted in hard times for us. We had to restructure the whole company.
Yes.
But we made it.
Yes.
Together.
Oh.
Together, you
Yeah,
and I.
dear, we didn't. We still love each other. A toast.
To love.
To love.
Love.
A stream of vomit splatters the outside of a window vent near their table. The chief stewardess excuses herself and goes to talk to one of the dining room staff. 22 seconds later, this I don't know, squeegee, can someone help me with that word?
A squeegee.
Appears and scrapes off the mess on the window vent. Interior yacht dining room. A subtle sense of anxiety now charged the air, which is evident of the subdued conversations. Fear of seasickness will slowly break down all the mental resistance to its existence. When the third dish is served, ta-da! Dimitri's wife Vera is confronted with a huge mound of red caviar-like fish roe. Each time the yacht surges on the waves, the roe jiggles.
Sir, madam, this is Calyx Rodrum, a fish roe under a bed of deconstructed seaweed. Enjoy.
There is a word in Hungarian, gait, that means the sensation when your food seems to grow in your mouth. And everyone in the room will soon know that feeling. Vera gingerly tastes the roe. At first, she looks unaffected, but soon we realizes that she's unable to bring herself to swallow it. When an off-screen person vomits, her face changes color.
Wow.
Vera's heads begin to turn a few degrees towards the sound, but doesn't get there. Instead, her body surprises her by regurgitating some scallop to mix with the roe in her mouth. She manages to keep it from escaping with a refill of the champagne. Vera nods and forces herself to swallow the mess. The waiter fills her glass, and she rinses her palate with a gulp. Okay, interior yacht hall. A maid cord rolls down the hall at top speed and collides with the wall. Bam! Interior yacht dining room. One one thing you need to know about seasickness. This is an instruction, very interesting that I write like this. One. Okay, I write to the reader. One thing you need to know about seasickness is that it's even worse on an empty stomach. This is something the staff feel obligated to share with the guests.
Okay, if you're feeling seasick, try to eat something. Try to swallow, ma'am. You'll feel much better soon.
As usual, the staff, and in particular the chief stewardess, never stop smiling. Not even when the waves get so high that the china and the silverware start sliding off the tables. Not even when the attacks of vomit will soon start spreading like an epidemic. The captain's plate is set down, a burger and some fries. For the guest, a severed octopus tentacle on a plate of flowers.
So now we are serving some hamburger with friendship fries for the captain. And for you, we have something really special. We have grilled and smoked octopus along with some caramelized lemons. And on top, beautiful garden flowers. So please enjoy.
I'm not a fan of fine dining.
A waiter offers Vera a bottle.
Madame de Gonod, French Sauvignon Blanc.
Ooh, champagne, quick!
Vera tries to laugh it off, but with tears in her eyes, alternating smiles and gagging. Two guests excuses themselves and leave the captain's table, following some gagging in unison. A substantial number of the guests start vomiting. They throw up in their napkins, on their plates, into their champagne glasses, in the wine buckets, and under the tables. Vera flings herself from her chair and projectile vomits across the table. Ludmila, the younger of Dimitri's woman, hurries to help her. She mumbles for champagne. Someone pours her a glass. She chugs it down and immediately vomits it out again. The room now full of shrieking and crying. Yaya fans herself with the menu. Carl reaches over to touch her.
Are you okay?
She nods. The captain gestures across the room.
He doesn't look well.
Crew hurry to a man clutching his chest.
Are you having chest pains?
This marks the start of a collective retreat. Retreat. Nearly every last one of the guests get up and leave. Halfway through the dining room, they are greeted by the staff, armed with huge bowls of ginger candy and plastic bags with, and then I have written like this, with tax-free shopping logos, question mark, to throw up in. No, sorry.
Everyone, just try to stay calm and remain in your seats.
Ginger candy, it's good if you're seasick. Stay calm, everybody. Everything is fine.
One person grabs a handful and shoves it into the coat pocket. The British lady politely thanks them and carefully selects 2 pieces. Carl and Jaya and most of the others are unable to face the stuff and simply streams past them like zombies with ghastly white faces. Paula joins crew member carrying out the man with the heart problem. The man sits, then passes out on the floor.
Is it a stroke? Everybody stay calm.
There's Therese in a wheelchair past screaming. Great. Okay.
That's okay, madam. Oh, boy.
I'm glad that hat came in useful.
So sorry, darling.
Oh, no, it's nothing at
The captain, yacht dining room. The captain is alone at the table. He has finished his wine. He takes someone's abandoned glass and drinks it too. The interior yacht cabin corridor. The chief steward helps Clementine and Winston to their room. Clementine vomits in the hallway. Winston offers her his hat, where he deposits the next wave of vomit. Chief steward Paula.
Yes, sorry. Are you okay? That's okay, madam. Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay. You know what? It's okay.
It's okay.
I'm glad. It's
okay.
definitely
it's
okay.
okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. I think it's okay.
Yeah,
glad the hat
was
came in
okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Winston, I'm glad that hat came in useful. Clementine, I'm so sorry, darling.
I'm glad the hat came in useful. I'm so sorry, darling.
Oh, no, no,
No,
no.
it's
nothing
nothing
at
at
all.
Interior yacht dining room. The last of the ravaged guests have vacated the dining room. Apart from the wait staff busy clearing the tables, only the captain remains with his burger, and Dimitri, who sits down across him.
Hey,
Oh. Hello.
you didn't go swimming.
Nope. Aren't you seasick?
You want to talk politics?
No, I definitely don't want to talk politics.
Dimitri takes a seat on the opposite side of the table.
I have a joke. Do you know how to tell a communist? It's someone who reads Marx and Lenin. And do you know how to tell an anti-communist? It's someone who understands Marx and Lenin. That's Ronald Reagan. He's a funny guy.
Never argue with an idiot. They'll only bring you down to their level and beat you with experience. Mark Twain.
Ronald Reagan, he said also, socialism works only in heaven where they don't need it, and in hell where they already have it.
That's pretty good. I got one here. Growth for the sake of growth is the ideology of a cancer cell. That's Edward Abigail.
Listen, the problem with socialism is that you eventually run out of other people's money. Margaret Thatcher.
You're gonna like this one. The last capitalist we hang will be the one who sold us the rope. Karl Marx.
Oh, shit. Okay, classic. The most powerful single force in the world today is the man's eternal desire to be free and independent. Kennedy.
Okay. Freedom in capitalist society always remains about the same as it was in ancient Greece. Freedom for slave owners.
I know. Vladimir Lenin. School. A Russian capitalist and an American communist.
On a $250 million luxury yacht.
Whoa, bravo, applause, great. Okay, interior yacht, various rooms. The guests stagger off through the hallway towards their cabins. They vomit in the tax-free plastic bags, on the wall-to-wall carpeting, on the stairs. Someone slips in a puddle of vomit. Someone else sprays their cabin door with vomit when the key card doesn't work.
Playing with the loudspeaker.
Check to shit. Shit. I sell shit. I sell shit. The ship is going under. Mayday, mayday, the ship is going under. This is an emergency call. The ship is going under.
Passengers panic all over the ship.
The ship is not going under. This is the new owner of the ship speaking. And as the communist captain, we are now setting course for Cuba. We want to discuss politics with you.
The captain wanders the hall with an armful of bottles. He hears the loudspeaker and hurries to his office.
Stop! I am not a communist. I am a Marxist.
Or actually, you don't have a choice. Just like in a communist dictatorship, you have to listen. You can't even turn off the volume, but I can.
The passengers are soiling their linen outfits and the Italian silk sheets. They fill the toilets and showers with crap. Guests are lined up, sitting against the walls in the hallway wearing life jackets.
Karl Marx wrote the Communist Manifesto, so you are a communist.
No, no. there's a difference.
No, in materialism, you believe in theory. You are an idealist.
This thing is on? Sorry. What? Okay, but while I have you, let me just say, we are not on our way to tax paradise. That's for sure. We all know about your tax planning, your tax avoidance, you don't pay your fair share.
You stop bullshit and you pay your taxes.
Yes, that is from your resident Russian capitalist pig.
Vera clings to the toilet in her underwear and the ship rocks. Vera slides across the floor that is wet with her own vomit. The captain takes a sip of rum.
I'm not angry with you. It's just like Karl Marx said. Anything human is not alien to me. And I understand that your greedy behavior is just the result of your position in a financial hierarchy. That you're rich, but you can't be rich and expect the rest of the world to be poor. And while you're swimming in abundance, the rest of the world is drowning in misery. That's not the way it's meant to be. And I know you have a good heart in there somewhere. You filthy, capitalist, Russian pig. You have a good heart. You're not just a crazy Russian shit seller. I'm not a great. I'm a shit socialist because I have too much. I have too much abundance in my life. I'm not a worthy socialist. I'm a shit socialist.
Interior yacht dining room night. While the captain is busy preaching, a crew of 6 Filipino cleaning ladies wearing lab masks march into the dining room. They clean the mess methodically. One of them has headphones on. We move in on her ear, and one of the earbuds she's listening to Rage Against the Machine, Killing in the Name. As she wiping up vomit under the table, the music becomes more and more distinct. Somewhere at this point, the audience should, depending on their capacity for empathy, feel that the passengers have had enough. We don't want to see them any more vomit. We want mercy for them. At that very moment, through Vera, we realize that they are not only seasick, they are also suffering from food poisoning. And now they desperately need to take a shit.
Mama!
We see panic in their eyes as they dash back into the filthy toilets, right when Killing in the Name swells into its first climax. The plumbing goes on the fritz and starts backing up into the hallway. Shit and vomit starts welling from the toilets, drains and sinks. Slime is oozing along the walls and out in the carpeted areas. The passengers panic and try to get away from the stench and the incredible filth. They don't stand a chance against nature. And their bodily impulses. They spew at both ends uncontrollably and everywhere. Carl and Jaya hold hands in their life jackets. Interior yacht night. Paula and Dorius gather at the breaker box. Suddenly the lights goes out. I don't know how we should read now, but okay, thank you. Great. Okay. The captain and Dimitri gather with the light from a cell phone.
I want to read you something that I wrote. Come over here. Bring the light.
Okay.
And I recall I was 7 years old walking into the kitchen to find my mother crying inconsolably. Martin Luther King had been shot. 2 months later, she was crying again. Bobby Kennedy was killed. I couldn't know then what I know now, that the invisible thread connecting Martin Luther King, the Kennedy brothers, and Malcolm X was that in each case, my government had their finger on the trigger.
Wait.
Dimitri turns on the tannoy loudspeaker. Outside, the sun is rising.
Say it again.
My government murdered Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Bobby Kennedy, and John F. Kennedy. My government overthrew good, honest, democratic leaders of the people in Chile, Venezuela, Argentina, Peru, El Salvador, Nicaragua, Panama, and Bolivia. Along with Britain, we carved up the Middle East, creating artificial geographical boundaries and installing puppet dictators. War itself became our most lucrative industry. Every bomb dropped, somebody makes $1 million. You don't have to know where those bombs are exploding. You don't have to see the grieving mothers and the mangled bodies of their children.
Exterior, pirate speedboat, dawn. A second boat floats nearby carrying men with machine guns. The captain's announcement echoes over the sea.
Eugene Debs gave their speech in Canton, Ohio in 1918. Throughout history, wars have been ways for conquest and plunder. The master class has always declared the wars. The subject class has always fought
the battle. Okay. Exterior yacht deck, port side. A hand grenade comes rolling across the deck. It reaches all the way to Clementine, who doesn't notice it until it touches her foot. She looks surprised and picks it up.
Oh, Winston, look. Isn't this one of ours?
Oh no.
Long shot of the entire yacht. We see the grenade explode. Okay, can someone tell me how much time we have left? Very little, okay. But we want to go for the great parts now, of course. Where should we jump? Have you seen the film? Okay, okay, great. Then I think we will jump forward a little bit then. Let's see. Let's actually go to, sorry, I don't want to take away too much here. Let's go to when Abigail have arrived and Abigail have been fishing. No, let's go to when Abigail is fishing. Abigail arrives the second day and they go fishing. She goes fishing and the other one is watching. Do you know which page it is? Have you found it?
68.
Okay.
68, exterior island, beach, day.
Yeah, okay. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
Are we on page 68? Exterior island beach day. Therese is dragged over in her life raft. The group is sitting on the beach, spraying their mouths with the water spray and eating what's left of the potato chips. They are all watching as Abigail catches an octopus.
Bravo! Bravo!
Did she catch that with her hands?
Good job, Abigail. Good job. What is that, an octopus?
An octopus.
Good. Well, what do you think we should do now?
We need to make a fire.
Of course, we need to make a fire. Do any of you know how to make a fire?
What?
Do any of you know how to make a fire?
No.
No. Then you'll make a fire after you're done fishing, and then we should...
We need to clean the octopus.
Of course we do. We need to clean the octopus. Do any of you know how to clean the octopus?
More staring. Okay, exterior island camp, night. Okay, now it's time for the gong again. It's dusk and the group is gathered around the campfire. Therese is sitting in her life raft. Carefully they study Abigail as she prepares and cooks the fish. Despite their hunger, there are no conflicts. But when the fish are to be portioned out, frustration starts building. So I will hit the gong, and Abigail, you will start when the gong is out of, when you don't hear it anymore.
One for me, one for you. 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 Oh.
Okay. What's that?
That's mine.
All of it?
Yes.
No. Why do you get so much food?
I caught the fish.
Yes.
I made the fire.
And?
I cooked. I did all the work, and everybody got something.
No, we all worked.
Oh, what did you do?
We gathered all the wood for the fire.
I moved the log.
Yeah. Yeah, this big log was over there, and we moved it over here.
No, not enough.
No, maybe not enough, but we need to work together, okay? They don't know how to do that.
Exactly. And maybe that's why you should not be so lazy and dependent on me.
Abigail, I think you're forgetting that you and I are employed of a big ship company, remember? In the end, I'm responsible for the safety of the guests. You have to do what I say. We work on a yacht. You are a toilet manager.
What? What yacht? What is the yacht?
You know this, Abigail, I'm a very rich man. When we get back, I can do good things for you, and I can make your life easy and nice.
When we get back?
Yeah, when we get back, people are looking for us. What do you think, we stay here forever?
You're funny.
This is not how you were trained, Abigail. Please, give me the... Okay, come on, this is ridiculous. You're scaring people. No, put that down. Put that down.
Who am I?
Who are you?
Who am I?
You're the toilet manager.
No. On the yacht, toilet manager. Here, captain. Who am I?
You're the
You're the captain.
Yes.
You're the captain.
Who am I?
Captain.
Very good. Cutie pie? Who am I?
Captain.
Who am I?
Captain.
So, who am I? Who am I?
The captain.
In the yacht, cleaning lady. Here, captain. Got it?
I would say I agree. I mean, we have to work together and create a good group. A good society. You know the saying, from each according to his ability, to each according to his needs. You don't know this?
Ma'am Paula, with respect to your expertise in this situation, I would like to make a suggestion, if that's okay.
Sure.
My suggestion is that the boys stay here and watch the fire and take care of the madam. While you, Ma'am Paula, and you sleep with me in the lifeboat.
She points at Yaya and Paula. The blood-curdling animal humanoid cry rings out again in the distance, and all the guests... exactly, good, thank you. Okay, now we are going to jump forward a little bit again, so we managed to do to show you a little surprise. It's actually like this. We are going to go to the scene. You remember there was a scene when Carl and Nelson and Therese were eating the pretzel sticks? Yeah. The scene after that, then it's a scene when they are accused and they are feeling shame of stealing the pretzel sticks. And I want to show you a YouTube clip that I used in order to instruct the actors on how they should portray shame in a very strong way. So now I'm going to show you the YouTube clip, Denver, the official guilty dog.
All right, well, apparently while I was out, Somebody got into the kitty cat treats. Now, I'm gonna go look at the suspects. Suspect number 1. Is it you, Macy? See your face. Did you do this? Did you? I don't think you did. Number 2. What? Did you do this? Denver, did you do this? Denver, was this you? Denver, you won't look at me. Did you? What? Denver, did you do this? Look at me. Come here. Let me see. Let me see your face. Oh my goodness, Denver, you didn't. You did this? You got in the kitty cat's treats while I was gone? I can't believe it. Are you sorry about it? Okay. You know the routine. In the kennel. Go on. Very disappointed. You're in the penalty box. You let it happen. I hope you're happy too.
Okay, so yeah. So I used this clip when I was giving instructions to the actors. Okay, if we even get like 10% of the amount of shame that this dog is expressing. I mean, and that's something that I have tried to in so many of my scenes, like when we are like dealing with shame. And so now we are going to see when Nelson and Carl is going to play this scene with expressing the shame when they are getting caught of Abigail that they have stolen the pretzel stick. So I will read now. Okay, island camp morning. The fire has gone out, and the sun has risen fair amount above the horizon. With a commanding presence, Abigail is standing in front of Carl and Nelson, Yaya and Paula teaming up behind her.
So, what happened here?
We made a mistake.
Why?
We just fell asleep.
Now I won't have enough time to go finish because I have to make another fire. It takes a lot of work to make a fire, you know?
Yeah, we know.
Okay. Let's get this day started. Come on. Everybody, let's go! Wait. There is one more thing. Last night, we left our backpack here, and, well, we're not sure, but we think we're missing a pack of pretzel sticks. You didn't take it, did you?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no. We're sure. Come on, why are you accusing me?
No, I'm not accusing you. I'm just making sure because...
Abigail walks over to the burnt-out fire and picks up the partly shared empty box of pretzels.
What is this?
We didn't.
You didn't?
No, we didn't.
And you're sure you didn't?
Abigail's stern look pushes the pirate into the painful corner of shame. It makes him look like the dog from the YouTube clip, Denver, the official guilty dog.
We're sure you didn't do it.
Very sure.
Yes. No, yes.
I think they need to be punished.
Yes, Mama Paula. This is really bad. This is really, really bad. And I mean, you didn't watch the fire and then you steal a pack of pretzel sticks?
Yeah, and then lie about it.
And not just to me, but to everybody here. How can we trust you after what you did?
I need to say something now, okay? Because this is becoming ridiculous.
Carl becomes animated. Yaya, Paul, and Abigail look at him with stern eyes.
What?
Don't point at. Put your hands down.
Okay, all right. But just let me say, though.
Put your hands down.
What?
Your body language is so aggressive, Carl.
What?
I'm not getting any food for you. You find your own food.
What? Come on, man. Come on. No, Abigail, that's so unfair.
Put your hands down.
You seriously don't put your hands down.
I'm trying to defend myself.
Don't defend yourself. You are inflicting pain on her by defending yourself.
Okay, great. Thank you. Applaud. Okay. Should we look what we should move on to now so we can get the best pieces before? Let's go to the exterior island beach night, page 81, between Carl and Yaya, when Abigail and Carl have been flirting around the campfire, and Carl have been invited to go and sleep in the lifeboat together with Abigail. And now we have a problem, of course. There's a kind of dilemma. He wants to sleep in the lifeboat, but at the same time, he doesn't want Yaya to be mad at him. So there's a scene where he walks up to Yaya that have left the others, and she's sitting on a rock at the left end of the beach. So page 81, are you ready?
Yes. No.
Action,
Yes.
go Carl.
Oh, sorry, from where? Sorry.
Page 81.
Page 81. Sorry.
Okay.
I can read also. Carl tries to hand Yaya the bag of pretzels.
Yeah. Look, you're making this into an issue. Are you going to take them? Yes, take them. Yes, good. Why are you making this into an issue? I'm coming! 1 second!
What are you going to do on the boat?
I don't know.
Don't act naive, seriously.
I don't know why she asked me, but I'm going to do it, of course.
Really?
Yes.
What do you think she wants with you? You're like a young, hot guy. What do you think she's going to do with you?
Abigail blows the whistle from the lifeboat.
Cutie pie. Cutie pie.
Okay, then give them back.
No.
Let me take them
No,
back.
they're mine, okay?
Take a few, and I'll take them back, because I don't want to do this. It's not a good idea.
I want these.
Well, you need to tell me what to do. You need to tell me how to navigate this, Yaya.
You just have to, like, stroke her ego and just, like, laugh at her jokes and smile.
Okay.
But set up boundaries.
Yeah.
Like, nothing sexual, okay?
No, I won't do anything
Yeah,
sexual.
don't do anything that, like, you wouldn't want me to do.
No, I won't do anything you're not
Like,
comfortable
no
with.
kissing, like, nothing like that.
Brief silence.
Yeah, I think she's probably expecting something.
Like, what?
Like, I don't know, a massage or...
A massage?
I don't know, she might want something.
Definitely not a massage!
But she just gave me a whole fucking packet of pretzels for you. I don't know what to say. Well, I can't do anything?
No!
Okay, but...
Fine, you can, like, massage her neck, okay?
Okay, I can massage her neck.
Yes, her neck, that's it.
Okay. I love you so much.
I hate you.
Well, I understand.
Great, beautiful. Okay. Here follows a collage of Carl repeatedly exiting the lifeboat after spending the night with Abigail. Sometimes it's sunny, sometimes it's cloudy, once it's raining. From the beginning, Carl is carefully making sure that no one catches him with the pretzel sticks. As the day passes, he becomes more relaxed. Okay, and we're jumping forward again, and now it's the scene between Carl and Abigail when they are in the lifeboat together. So, page 89. Carl and Abigail are tangled up under the mosquito net. Action.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
I can't concentrate. Fuck, I can't.
Okay. You know, if you can handle it, just tell me. Nobody's forcing you to do anything.
No, it's just all this fucking sneaking around and fucking hiding things from everyone. It's just too much. It's becoming unbearable. I mean, they're obviously not happy with what we're doing in here.
Okay. So, let's just tell me the truth. You give me something, and I give you something in return.
You realize what position that puts me in?
No.
Well, just because it's more open that you're a flesh peddler, it doesn't mean they're going to accept the fact that you're buying sex with common food.
Wow.
No, come on, I didn't.
Do you know the amount of work I put into this island? I go finishing every day. I make fire.
I know.
I'm responsible for everybody here.
I know, I'm sorry, I know.
Shouldn't that give me an advantage?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you deserve to do what you want, I know. The absurd thing that like if we were a couple, that it's like they wouldn't care what we did in here. Like maybe we should just do that, right? Like maybe we should just get on with it, kiss a little bit in public, and just hold hands. And surely that would be easier.
What about Yaya?
I would have a conversation with Yaya. I would have to be an adult about it and figure it out. I think it would be easier for her, probably. I mean, she'd have to deal with all this gossip as well.
Cara, I don't know.
Do you want me to break up with Yaya?
No.
No?
No. That's your decision, not mine.
I'm not asking you to do it. I'm just seeing what you think about it.
I know, but that doesn't mean that you can put me in between the two of you.
It's kind of a perfect scenario for you. I mean, you get what you want. You have no obligations, no responsibilities, you know?
What do you have to make everything so complicated?
Because I feel like I need to know where this is going, Abigail.
Let's just have fun.
No, but I need to try and deal with this situation. I don't want to piss off anyone anymore.
Do you remember what you said the first night you were here? What did you say?
I love you, you give me fish.
Exactly. So you know why that is so beautiful?
No. Why?
Because it's the truth.
Ooh, okay. Okay. Exterior shore morning. Nelson shaves Dimitri's face with a straight razor on the beach.
So Nelson, you're a pirate, huh?
Come on, stop it. Okay, I mean, if I was a pirate or whatever, what would you ask me?
How much money do you make?
Yeah, of course. I don't know, like 3,000 euros?
On one attack?
Yeah, one attack, if we could succeed.
So you work on commission, huh?
Yeah.
Shit, the client is making all the money?
Yeah, I mean, but you make more if you have your own boat.
3,000 euros. Come on, you're crazy.
My girlfriend's expensive.
What? You invest in your girlfriend?
Yeah.
You should do it the other way around. Invest in business, buy a boat, and the girls will come to you.
Yeah?
Sure, I know.
Oh, they laugh together. Ha ha. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go on. A hard knock on the hatch of the lifeboat wakes up Abigail and Carl, laying naked and tied together under the mosquito net. As Carl gets up from the bunk and wipes away the steam of the inside of the shutter, he sees Yaya's face waiting outside.
Hey, I was just wondering if I could borrow the backpack.
Abigail?
Yeah, I know. What are you going to do, Yaya?
Go for a hike over the mountain, see if I find something.
I'll go with you.
It's okay. I can go by myself.
No, Yaya, it's not safe for you to go alone. I'll go with you.
Okay.
Do you want me to come?
No, you stay here. I need some time alone with her.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They kiss and Abigail climbs out of the boat. Through the glass window, Carl sees how Yaya and Abigail disappears into the jungle vegetation. Carefully, Yaya makes her way through the thick vegetation with the machete. Abigail is a few steps behind. Now and then she looks at Yaya as if she would like to say something.
I'm glad we are doing this together, Yaya.
Me too. I just want to tell you that I'm really impressed with everything you're doing here. I mean, you managed to run a fucking matriarchy, Abigail. You domesticated all the old alpha males. It's really impressive.
Abigail seems unsure of how to take Yaya's words and tries to downplay them.
We should stick together, huh?
Exterior island, steep mountain. Yaya and Abigail reach a steep mountain peak. Abigail is growing weary.
I think it should be a little easier from here.
When it comes to climbing, Yaya is the faster one, and as she rounds the corner, she disappears out of sight. Island, camp. Therese is all alone in the lifeboat, beached in the clearing in the trees. She gazes towards the sea as if she were looking for the others. Suddenly, through the foliage, she noticed something moving further down the beach.
You been walking?
As it approaches the opening in the thicket, we see patterns and flashes of color. It looks like someone carrying bags, swatches of clothes, sunglasses, Panama hats. In the beach, about 50 meters from Therese, a beach vendor comes walking with his entire assortment. Therese can hardly believe her eyes. She gets excited and starts to shout louder and louder. The vendor looks up and heads over to Therese.
Louis Vuitton? Chanel?
Hilden Woken! Hilden Woken!
Therese is desperate. The beach vendor. This scene was like 15 minutes long in the editing. I was pushing this scene so much, and they were like, there was so much confusion and things like that. It was beautiful, but I had to cut it down, unfortunately. Not fun. Okay, let's go ahead. Exterior island, steep hillside. Yaya and Abigail, we're getting closer to the end, is now moving slowly forward on a brushy, steep hillside, close to the ocean. You can tell by their steps that they are growing wary. The waves rubble into the cliffs 40 meters below. If they trip, it would be all over.
Abigail, I see something.
What? What? I can't hear you.
Abigail, hurry up.
I'm coming.
Abigail.
Yeah.
Abigail, there's an elevator. It's a resort, Abigail.
A what?
Exterior island, unexplored beach. It takes a little while for her to climb down the rock. When she reaches Yaya, she has sunk down in the sand. At the bottom of the cliff, 20 meters away, an elevator entrance is blasted steel is built into the rock wall. On the small beach, a dozen sun chairs. Yaya laughs wildly.
It's a resort. Come.
Do it without a mic.
Okay, I'll do it without the mic.
Or take this one.
It's a resort. It's a resort. Come. Look, it's a luxury resort. It's been here the whole time. It's been here the whole fucking time. Abigail. Abigail, come. Abigail.
She needs to play along. She sits down, patting the space next to her.
It's surreal, huh? You must be really excited to see your kids, yeah?
Yaya smiles tenderly, and Abigail shivers at the thought of how fast things can change. That smile, it was like the multitude of smiles she encountered on the cruise yachts. It was a smile of compassionate superiority. No hierarchies would be changed by what essentially is pity. Maybe it's that smile that makes her change her mind.
I don't have kids.
Sorry. Let's go.
I need to wee-wee, and then we will go, okay?
Okay. Actually, it is like this here, Abigail, that you should be there, over there, when you're having the discussion, and then you walk away to wee-wee. So we can take it from, I don't have kids. You should be next to her. Yeah. Okay. Have you not seen the film? Whoa!
Yes.
Hey! She have not seen the film. Okay, I will send you a link. Okay. Okay, Abigail.
You must be excited to see your kids, yeah?
Go from I don't have kids.
I don't have kids.
Sorry. Let's go.
I need to wee-wee, and then we will go, okay?
Abigail starts walking towards a small cluster of trees at the back of the beach. While walking, she turns around 2 times to make sure that Yaya is not watching her. When she stops, she picks up a large stone, a large rock. She hefts it a few times and watches Yaya. Then Abigail goes back out on the beach. Very slowly, she closes in. The girl's hair, her tanned back, the sun slowly setting in the sea. Just like an Instagram post. By the time Abigail is only a few meters away, something primitive comes over her features. She raises the rock over her head.
Abigail? Abigail, I can try and help you. I don't know how, but
She says it without turning around. Abigail lowers the rock back to the waist level again and stands there. Her chest is heaving. We hear her heart beating. We see the fierce expression in her eyes, how her nostrils flare.
Abigail, maybe you could come work for me? You could be my assistant.
Music. Yeah!